Harvest time has begun here in Catherine's garden. Hello and welcome to Catherine's Garden. It is July 26, 2019, and I have redesigned this back garden. Come with me as I go through the process. Hello, I am here in the garden and I'm digging up stuff and trying to fix this bed, and I look a hot mess. But I do want you to see what I've been doing. As I look out the window and I see the work that I did yesterday in this area, I remember in the fall when I had dreamed about this, and it was just a dream. I remember how I gathered the leaves and I just put them all together just to form this wonderful area in which I can see my vegetables growing. I can see in my mind's eye what could happen, the possibilities. So let's go back and kind of reflect on what happened to this area in the fall. Let's go down memory lane. And then also I'm trying to create this little area with composting. So this area here, I'm going to take these leaves and put them in there, cover that up. As you can see here, still I have my carrots growing. This is Swiss chard. The lettuce are in between here, my Swiss chard. And my carrots are still here. Be interesting to dig up one of the carrots and see what's happening. Do that later. In February, I gathered the different seeds from the dollar store, and I was just so excited to get started in planting. In the spring, I continued to work on the garden. I formed different pockets of growing areas in which I can seed the seeds that I got from the dollar store. I began the process of sowing seeds of carrots, turnips, kale, and other seeds, and I was so amazed to see them germinate and come up. Yeah, so this is that vegetable patch that I've wanted to set up for next year, and I had planted some turnips and different things here in the bed, and they came out, you know, very small and puny, and I threw them away. I was a little discouraged about that. However, here I planted these oregano seeds, and the plants are coming up, and also some fresh basil here. This kale I bought from my gardener, my woman who supplies with seedlings, and I've been eating them and putting them in my smoothie and so forth. But I just wanted you to see how these are from seed. The pumpkin seeds that I planted here, they're coming up nicely. The mint is spreading, and the other pumpkin. So I'm going to have some winter or fall crops. Now this, I believe, is turnips. You know why I think it's turnips? Because I saw the turnips in the ground. Now these are from seed, and they've been here for a while, or throughout the winter. Now I also remember the potato video that I did. I had planted some potatoes on the other side, but now I also planted some potatoes here, and the potato bugs were really eating up the leaves, and so I decided that I just cut it back, and I was going to just leave the leave the potatoes in the ground, but then as I started cultivating this, look at what I discovered. My potatoes, look, and they're right on the surface. This is a carrot. This is a carrot. And so I just started switching my hands around in here, in this dirt, and came across them. So let's see if we find it. Oh, look at this. Wow. Here's a baby one. I'm gonna stick it back in here. Let's see if we're gonna be any more. See any more. This soil is so full of worms. Look at the worms. Yeah. I don't know if there's any more potatoes. Maybe I'm not digging deep enough. Look. Whew, look at that. Yep. Now, it could be that it's the potatoes that I buried first, but I think I see some like extra potatoes. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is some really nice soil. Along with rocks. Look at the worms. See those worms? Yeah, this is really good. They've been having a good time here. Let's move this out of the way. Uh-oh, I wanted to save the seeds, but I'll just put it over there. If anything, I do know I can plant potatoes. Sweet. Well, that's it. And if any others are in here, you know, if it's dug down a little more deeper, So what I'm thinking is that if there are any more potatoes down in here, that they will come back next year. I'll just leave them for next year, and I'll have that there. But I wanted to show you something else here. Look at this. I believe this is a radish, and that's from seed. Look at that. And there's some more here. So I was going to kind of give up on this bed and just had a lot of weeds there. You can see I plucked the weeds out and put it over there. I'm going to let it build up as compost and then pull it back over here. So almost like that's going to be like my compost corner. And then as it deteriorates and so forth, I can bring it back over here and also add leaves to it there. But I believe this is turnips under here, if that's a turnip there. But anyway, I'm encouraged. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some more seeds. I'm going to get some seeds and see if I can order the seeds and plant them in. I'm going to get some more carrot seeds, some more turnip and beets and that sort of stuff. Radish, things that will grow quickly, like winter crops, fall crops, and work on this. Now, you see, I look a hot mess. I am hot, and I've been gardening, and it's been fun. But yes, I do work my own garden. Yeah, and of course I have my flowers. I just love the flower on the squash plants. I think this is a pumpkin, and they're just looking really nice. Let's get in from this angle. Nice, huh? I also had picked up a carrot, and I'll show you that later on. I'll take a picture of it so you can see it. But this is my fig tree here. The tomatoes are coming in. This is supposed to be early girl tomatoes. I don't know how early they are. And this is my gladiolas I planted here. And I'm kind of disappointed because a lot of them didn't come up. I don't know. Maybe hopefully they'll come up later on. But I'm waiting for that. And this is where the potato was, the first batch of potatoes. And as I said, I planted a few here, you know, like 4, I think it was 10 in the pack. I think I planted about 3 or 4 here. I ate 5 of them and I put back in some more. I think this spot is better for the potatoes. I think that it's a better draining and it receives more sun. And I'm starting to get some tomatoes here. These are the 100s and they're so sweet, so delicious. And my plum tree is still doing very well. So this is what this garden looks like from here. So that's that. I know I look a hot mess, but you see, I am truly the gardener. I'm the one who's doing all of this work, along with my husband. And he's camera shy, so I don't know if you'll ever get to see him, but here am I. Well, I wanted you to see my tomatoes coming in. Isn't that nice? I should actually harvest this one. I'm gonna pick it. Ooh, I think I'm gonna sample it. Only thing is you're not gonna be able to see me eating it because I'm not really dressed for you all. Look at this one. I'm gonna harvest this one too. Wow. They look wonderful. Something has been in the middle of my garden digging it up. Look at that. Looking for something, I don't know what. Look at this. The tomatoes. Look at that. They're just growing. And the cucumbers, they're starting to produce. I tried to put this one up, and I think I ended up killing that particular vine. This one here, I'll have to pull it out. However, this one's looking really nice. Look at that. So I am going to get some beautiful cucumbers. Well, check this out, my peppers. Yes, and the smell. But I'm gonna still cut around it. Yes, the peppers are looking good. I came through and tried to stake them, lift them up. I'm going to have to next year get some things to stake these peppers with, but they're looking very nice. And you know what, I'm going to harvest more of them quicker before the snails get them. Check out this. Now this is a new pepper for me, a banana pepper. I believe that's the name of it, banana pepper. You can see them growing. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. They really like this location, and now that it's getting a little more heat or hot, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Now that it's getting hotter, they're starting to grow. That's my basil. I'm going to have to go and harvest that basil because it looks so good. And then here's another. Look at that. You know, I didn't think this plant was going to survive because it wasn't looking too healthy, but it produced. That's nice. And here's my kale. I'm going to have to harvest the kale and eat it. Now check this out. This is looking good. My nasturtium plant just spreading. It loves this wall. It loves this corner. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, let me get you. Let you see this flowers here. Oh, it looks so nice with the ground cover roses. Isn't that pretty? I am very happy and delighted with the progress that this part of the garden has made. I'm happy with the transformation, and I know that there is more to come. I am so happy because I'm going to be able to get some vegetables from this garden and some fruit. And you know, it's really good when you put the effort forward and you get results like this kale and the herbs, and just being able to eat the fresh fruit, the fresh vegetables, to just know that when we put the effort forward, that there will be results. And I know that next year is going to be even better. But this year, I just want to continue to enjoy this process and learn as much as I can. You know, leading into the pathway of a new adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and continue to follow me here in Catherine's Garden.